Hello everyone! Today, Quinn and I are talking about the recently released Nintendo Direct of September this month.
Yeah, I just woke up
No, you didn't.
from a coma.
Quinn, stop lying.
I don't know what Nintendo is, so
No.
we're gonna be reacting to this and
Alright.
going through. If there's not Pikmin 5,
We've already reacted to it.
I don't. Hey, I only play Ubisoft games. That's exclusively.
I'm so sorry for you.
So
Okay, well, we're gonna be talking about the announcements, podcast style, showing the gameplay footage. So right now you're probably seeing the Splatoon 3 expansion pass.
exactly, and since there was no Pikmin 5 in this direct at all, I mean it's obviously horrible.
Yeah, no,
I
worst
mean,
direct of all time.
Come on.
Yeah, so the side order DLC, I mean, it was detailed. It happened, I guess. There wasn't a ton that went on. It was it was cool. It's like a monochrome environment.
Yeah, you're gonna get more in-depth reviews because you actually play video games.
Trust me, when Quinn talks about something passionately, he's very passionate
Alright,
about
but
it.
I'm gonna give my honest opinion. So first off, who cares about Splatoon 3? There's already Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 1. Like, is this just DLC?
Yeah, it's DLC.
Who cares?
It's the second DLC. It's the side order.
Oh yeah,
Because the first DLC was just the Splatoon 1 hub world.
I'm gonna give this like a 2 out of 10 for me.
Okay. Well, I think I like Splatoon a bit more, but that's fine. I think
Splatoon.
it's alright. Then they made a remake.
Oh, okay.
They made a remake of Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
I've played the Game Boy game of this.
GBA game?
Yeah, the GBA game a lot. I really liked it. When I was a wee lad in Afghanistan.
Okay.
That's not true. I was never a wee lad, but I was in Afghanistan. So looks like a cool remake, although I don't know how they're gonna make it worth the $60.
It's $50 actually.
Oh.
So we got a discount of $10 for being a full Game Boy Advance remake that's 5 hours long.
Yeah, if this ever goes on sale like Mario and Rabbids, then I'll get it. If not, then I'm just not.
I mean,
I like the Game Boy game.
This kind of looks like a baby Mario game, which is fine. It's fine to suit that crowd.
It's cool that they're bringing the series on the Switch, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice expanding the portfolio, but also the last game was
levels,
the
right?
Mario Amiibo Challenge on the Wii U, which was
there are new
stupid.
levels, right?
I don't know.
It's not just a remake. If it's just a remake, that's stupid.
It might be. They didn't say anything else.
They didn't specify, so
They didn't say any extra content, so
yeah,
I'll make that clear.
Yeah.
Also, side note, I want to bring up one guy. So there was this guy on Twitter who's just the bird Pyoro from WarioWare, and he made a bunch of Nintendo Direct predictions that were scarily accurate because he was a credible leaker who definitely had some inside word from Nintendo. He predicted things like a new F-Zero from the F-Zero developers, MATLAB. He predicted the Mario vs. Donkey Kong something. And then he also, he predicted some stuff. There was this one thing where he's like, oh, there will be a DS and Wii remake, which is really?
That's vague.
That is the most vague statement. Which is it ended up being true, but also that is the most vague statement.
Hey guys, they're gonna release a game that's based off of an old game. All right, I'm just putting it out there.
I'm just saying.
Just saying, man.
All right. So back to the Direct. It was mainly just the new Nintendo announcements. I don't think anyone could have predicted Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered.
No, or in the last one they did Snake.
That's true. That one was
Metal
awesome.
Gear Solid, yeah, that's cool.
New Prince of Persia game
we'll get to that.
made by Ubisoft. Quinn, they're your favorite developer.
Wait, I thought this was shovelware.
Prince of Persia is a
yeah,
Ubisoft
I've heard of
game.
that. I've just never played it because it looks poopy.
Yeah, well, it was a big PS2 and then 360 game, and I think there was an exclusive Wii game.
That 2D looks like a little bit like Celeste. That one freeze frame you put it on, it looks like 2D Celeste game.
Yeah, well, it is a 2D. Well, it's a 2.5D platformer.
What?
2D game with
like
3D
a background
visuals.
and a 2D
2D platformer, 3D visuals.
That's kind of cool. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it.
It's also like a roguelike, because everything has to be a roguelike now, because Hades was just so good that every game is now a roguelike.
Oh, dude, I played this one game on Steam. It was $5. It's called Halls of Torment, and it's like the original Diablo, where it's kind of like that. I played too many other games than Trackmania, I'm gonna be honest. Trackmania, Pikmin, and this game were like the only ones I played for a month straight. I mean, this is a good game. Okay. Oh, wait, the previous one, what are we rating it, George?
Oh, shoot, we didn't do any ratings. Okay, so, expansion pass, like a 2 out of 10, you said.
Yeah.
I'd give it like a 3, because there wasn't a ton. There was like one new character, and people on Twitter were like, oh, she's hot. Which is weird.
Oh.
Which is like, that's a squid inkling, guys.
Okay.
Cool yourselves.
Don't go on Reddit. Don't go on Reddit.
But like, I don't know, there's not a ton. I feel like if I sit down and play a Splatoon story mode, I'll be like, this is good. But I need to actually play it. Mario vs. Donkey Kong Remake, I feel like they're gonna do the bare minimum, and people are gonna complain that it's $50. Even though they cut it down $10.
Alright.
So I'll give that like a 4.
The game, I was gonna say the exact same thing. The Game Boy game was a 7 out of 10 for me. The remake for $50, they better be having all the previous games put in and some new stages.
Yeah.
Like, make it worth your money.
They're also reusing Charles Martinet's voice lines because he retired from the voice of Mario.
He retired?
You didn't know?
I thought I saw some Twitter post like a year ago
Charles,
or something.
Charles recently, like 2 weeks ago, retired.
2 weeks? No, I didn't hear about that.
From voice acting Mario.
Never mind, yeah.
He's now just the Mario ambassador. So he represents Mario. He like speaks on behalf of Mario.
Why'd he quit? I mean,
He didn't. He's stepping down from the voice of Mario. Nintendo something
it's not gonna be the same. It's like, I don't know, it's like replacing Joaquin Phoenix's Joker with like the original guy, the original Suicide Squad Joker. Like, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, so that's kind of unfortunate, and the visuals look really cool. Like, they're reusing Tropical Freeze Donkey Kong model, which looked really cool.
That's pretty cool. Wait, what was it? Yeah, Prince of Persia, I'm gonna give that, like, a 5 out of 10. 5 or 6 out of 10. If it's, like...
I don't know enough.
If it's, like, $30, it's well worth it for Prince of Persia fans.
Yeah.
This one, I have beef with, because...
Horizon Chase 2, by the way.
Okay, yeah, because I love racing games. I love racing games to death. And they don't have many on Switch, so I was excited when I saw this.
Mm-hmm. You see, Quinn's getting passionate.
But this looks like a freaking mobile game, like worse than a mobile game. It does. It's bad. I mean, it's like the like, look at that. Okay, you guys can't see, but like the physics are jank, the graphics are jank.
In the nicest way possible, it looks like a Unity game.
Unity, like,
there are great Unity games, but this is not one of them.
Nah, this ain't it.
Super Crazy Rhythm Castle. This looks like a party rhythm game.
Oh wait, we gotta rate it.
Oh shoot, last one.
Like, I'm gonna give that a 2 out of 10. I was really sad. I was really disappointed.
Yeah,
I wanted a new racing game on Switch, but that is not where it's at.
Super Crazy Rhythm Castle. This looks like Mario Party, although they only said 30 minigames. Which isn't great.
I'm a bit biased on rhythm games because I don't like them. I mean, it's just... I like watching people like professional Guitar Hero players because that looks cool, but like... I don't know. I'm not interested in any of the rhythm games.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
I think it looks fine.
I can't even rate it.
I don't know, like, but...
Yeah, so I don't know.
So yeah, Spy X Family is a popular anime, and people really like it. And in this one, you can play as the little child.
Yeah, you can actually play.
And it's like a life simulation game.
That's crazy.
Even though the parents are like a spy and assassin.
Sorry, headphone users. Yeah, so... I don't know. This looks like just any
I just don't care enough.
I don't care. Is it an RPG or something?
No, it's just a simulation game.
Okay.
Speaking of RPGs, Super Mario RPG.
Alright, you gotta clear something up for me, George. Is this a remake or is this a new game?
This is a remake.
That's horrible. Because why would you remake it? Oh, sorry for interrupting. Yeah, like, I played the SNES game. I have, like, the SNES Classic, and I've actually played Super Mario RPG a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I got decently far into it. It wasn't my favorite, but, like, why would you just make a remake without actually making a new Super Mario RPG?
That would be awesome, though, if they made a sequel.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. But, I mean, a full remake is fine. I do want to say something. I've said this before. The UI still looks a little weird. Like, it looks really default, just text for the battle UI, but I don't know, the animations look better, I guess. I don't know. But I will say, still looks pretty good. I'd give this like a 7 out of 10. It's a good game.
The only thing is, I don't know, I mean, money, obviously, but I don't know why they wouldn't just release the SNES game on the, like, NSO.
Yeah. I don't know why they never did that.
Like, it's a good game, and this is one of the games where, since, like, it's an old RPG, I think this is better played on the SNES.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm playing Super Mario RPG, I feel like the old, cool graphics of the SNES would look better than this.
Plus, that game, like, looks really good.
Yeah, for an SNES game, it's beautiful.
And I played it on the Wii U Virtual Console, which has the awful, like, dark filters.
Yeah.
But it was great there.
Okay, Super Mario RPG, I'm gonna give, like... It's kind of cool to see. I was gonna give it, like, a 4 or 5 out of 10. Like, nothing so far has, like, been really cool.
But how about this? Another Code Recollection.
Oh, that's just another anime game.
Not really.
I've never heard of this.
So, Another Code or Trace Memory was they're using the Japanese title of Another Code.
Oh.
Trace Memory was a DS game. And it's about solving light puzzles. If you've ever played, like, it's sort of like, I don't know, Professor Layton on the DS.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've never really gotten to, like, the JRPGs. I mean, I've played, Pokemon doesn't count. Does it? I don't know. What I'm talking about, like, Xenoblade and...
really...
For Fire Emblem.
Like, really, like, tactical and role-playing games.
Yeah, I'm not into those.
Okay.
I have played Ace Attorney.
Well, this isn't really like an RPG. It's more of simulation kind of puzzle.
But also, okay, I know I'm getting it right here, but like the like simulation and roleplay, like choose your own adventure games on the Switch suck. I mean, Detroit Become Human and Heavy Rain are two of my favorite games. And George knows this.
Just from story alone.
I mean, it's beautiful, and I haven't even played them. I've just, like, grown up watching, like, Jacksepticeye and Markiplier play them, because they're good games. You can give your opinion.
It's a collection of 2 games. Yeah. First game on the DS, second game on the Wii. Oh my god, the bird was right. It was a Wii and DS remake. No way! But yeah, it's a collection of 2 games for $60. And I'm gonna be honest...
It's not a bad deal. If you're a big fan...
But also, I don't think that will sell people on the game. Because the second game was Japan and Europe exclusive. It was English translated in Europe, so I don't know why they didn't bring it over. But, like, I don't think new people who have never heard of the game are gonna bite. I don't know. There's just something about it.
They could have done a better trailer or something for it. I mean, this is really catering towards old fans. But you give your rating out of 10.
I'd say... straight down the middle, 5 out of 10, because people might like it, people might not.
We have not gotten over a 5 out of 10 yet. Okay, cool.
Well, I gave Mario RPG a 7.
Oh, okay.
Princess Peach Showtime, the new Princess Peach game that they showed 3 seconds of earlier. They're like, hey guys, we're making a Peach game.
Yeah.
There you go. There's Princess Peach in it.
And I thought it was part of the Mario RPG, so I didn't even know they're making a Peach game.
Yeah, so you have this person... I heard a lot of people say, like, oh, this is just Balan Wonderworld, but good. Which is interesting.
I did not watch the Direct. I didn't watch most of the Direct, I just cut through it.
You watched the interesting parts.
Yeah, I was, like, listening to it while I was driving.
Well, it's like, Peach is starting in, like, a theatrical production, and then she can earn these powers that transform her into different people, and then it transforms the gameplay. But one thing is, the more I watch about this game, the less I understand what the gameplay is. Like, I don't know what this is.
Looking at it right now, I am kind of confused. I mean, why Peach? Like, why not Professor Layton Peach? What, like...
because you can play as Mystery Peach, you can play as Cake Designer Peach, you can play as Kung Fu Peach.
This is kind of like Wario. Like initially, this looks like WarioWare, kind of like mini game sort of things.
No, but it's a full 3D game.
I know, but like it's got the same like mini game aspects to it.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not buying it.
I think this is very interesting. I think the gameplay looks very baby. Like baby's first Peach game. I'ma be honest.
Wait, this looks like Tangled gameplay. It kind of does.
With the ribbon acting as like long hair.
It kind of does.
That's pretty funny. Okay.
That looks cool. I'll give that a 6 out of 10. There we go. Above 5. Are you happy, racists?
That's not a good Saga Emerald Beyond.
Square Enix?
I forget what the Saga games are. No, not Candy Crush Saga. What is it?
Candy Crush Friends, man.
Originated on the Game Boy.
Oh, dang.
The
it's a
heck
big saga.
Oh, it started as Final Fantasy Legend. So not even. It was just, it was a Saga game, but it was localized as Final Fantasy because it wouldn't sell. Because it wouldn't sell in the Americas. Otherwise, because like, oh, this isn't gonna do well. But like, I don't know, I've heard Saga games are fine, but I also don't know what it is. 0 out of 10.
I've never played an anime game, nor will I. Pokemon doesn't count.
Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered.
That's epic. Also, the anime game, I'm giving like a 2 out of 10. 2 or 3.
Yeah, so this looks cool. I'll say that.
Unpopular opinion, they should have left the old polygon style.
Yeah, because at some points I'm like,
cool.
Yeah, this looks remastered, but at other points I'm like, this also looks worse? I don't know. It's the lighting. It's too bright in some areas.
It's that, and also, like, just imagine if you're playing Doom. Like, Doom is meant to be played in that kind of weird FPS, sort of like Quake. I mean, it's got, like, a nice shooting style.
You can toggle between the old and new art style.
Yeah, you can. But, like, this looks a little bit off. I will say, though, it is really cool that we're getting Tomb Raider on the Switch.
Yes.
I'm definitely going to be interested in this if it's on sale or something.
Absolutely. It's also on Steam. I checked.
It is. How much?
I don't know. 30?
I think you can get the originals for, like, not remastered for, like, pretty cheap.
Yeah, around, like, $8 to $10.
Yeah, because Doom was, like, $2, and I got that, and it's such a good game.
More about Detective Pikachu
So I'm gonna give that
Returns.
an 8 out of 10.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'd say that's about accurate. I think that's the best reveal of the Direct so far.
Yeah.
More about Detective Pikachu Returns. I'll say this, it looks less bad than when it was first showed off. It looks really pixelated during the first Direct.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm actually kind of interested in this game. The characters, like, the people they look like the Coco Melon people.
Oh my god, they do!
I was trying to figure out what they look like. They look so bad.
Oh! Not all of them, though. Like, only some
The main
designs.
character looks like the Coco Melon dude.
And the mom.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The graphics, I will agree with other people, they look bad. But this looks like a cool game.
I'd say
like a 7 out of 10.
There wasn't a ton revealed in this. It was just like,
No.
oh, you can ride Pokemon and you can ask them questions.
I'm gonna give it a 6 or 7 out of 10. I loved the movie. That's one of my favorite movies. Detective Pikachu, great movie.
Trombone Champ. This was a very popular Steam game.
Wait, this looks like Wii Music, kind of.
It was inspired by Wii Music, but you play as a trombone, and
Wait, are those like Mii characters?
No, they're
That's
just
lame.
It wasn't designed around them.
But it would be cool though.
That would have been really funny though. Yeah. And one thing about this is it uses both motion controls and the Nintendo Switch IR camera on the Joy-Con.
I didn't even know that it had that.
There's like a little over 10 games that use it, and this Direct introduced 2 more that use it. Both Trombone Champ and WarioWare Move It.
Yeah,
they use the IR
it doesn't
camera.
Look terrible. I'm not buying it. But
It
doesn't look terrible.
That's like a 5 out of 10. A little too late, but
yeah.
This is, what the heck is this?
Wait, that looked like Pokemon. The Pokemon.
Yeah,
game.
this one looks like Pokemon Unite.
Brawl Stars or something.
That's what I originally thought.
Yeah, Pokemon Unite and Brawl Stars.
What the heck is Battle Crush? That's the name.
Looks like a Beyblade game.
That's the most generic thing ever.
Wait, what was its name?
Battle Crush.
It's like picking, they just said battle, and it's like, alright, what's a cool adjective we can
This is literally just Pokemon Unite meets Brawl Stars.
Yeah, and the fighting aspect kind of looks like Pokken Tournament in one side, like one part. It's I'm not getting it. 2 out of 10.
War Tales. Such great titles. Oh shoot. Sorry, I got put off by the farm. I have PTSD.
I'm a sucker for these types of art styles, though. I love these old style, like kind of darker, but like it just looks so polished. Like the old Windows XP and like CD-ROM games. This art style is that exactly, and it looks cool.
What do you think about the game, though?
I didn't watch. I just skipped over it to see F-Zero 99. So this is like my first.
I'll say question mark out of 10.
I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10. I don't know. Better than Mario RPG.
New Contra.
That's cool.
Game. I played.
Is it new or is it a remake?
I think it's new.
They're actually making a new game?
Yeah, I think so. Last one was Contra Rogue Core, which was really bad because it was 3D.
We need like a new series. Like I was talking about this privately and stuff. We need like a new Nintendo series. Like we haven't had a new one since like what?
ARMS.
But like that's not
Part-time UFO. But that was like a
good
game.
one. I don't know. Like Mario, Yoshi.
A big new one.
Mario,
like Splatoon.
Yoshi, Kirby, Donkey Kong, Pikmin, Doshin the Giant.
Doshin the Giant. Oh man, but like new Contra.
That looks cool.
I played my first Contra game. It was like rough. Yeah. You die in one hit in those games. It's rough.
The NES game is unbearable.
But like,
it's cool though.
I'd say new Contra. If it's good,
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10, yeah. This is
no new Ninja Gaiden though. Sad. Oh, anime game. We could skip this.
When I originally saw this, I was like, "Oh, it's Fire Emblem," but then it wasn't.
Is it Unicorn Load?
What is it?
Overlord.
Wait, Unicorn Overlord. What kind of title is this? A Square Enix game? Because they would title it that. No, it's Atlas. Okay, they're just taking some methamphetamine. Oh, yo, we got Luigi's Mansion.
The pro cut himself off.
Okay. Interestingly, they're calling it Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, and not Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon HD.
Wait, didn't they talked about this last direct?
Yes, but now they're just detailing it, like the title and everything.
Who cares?
I mean,
it's not even a new game. Who cares?
I'm gonna be honest. This one.
Why not make the 4th one? Why you
like the 3DS? I don't know. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon 1, I don't think it was as good just because it was 3DS, which meant it was a bit different. But also, it's like, this just doesn't look too great on the Switch. Same with Detective Pikachu. They look like HD 3DS games.
Yeah, I kind of like old art styles, and Nintendo right now is going for like this weird, like new agey art style that looks just bland.
Yeah, and also
like Cocomelon art graphics.
I feel like if this was released earlier, it would have been cooler. Like in 2018, it's like, yo, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD before Luigi's Mansion 3 comes out?
6 years later, they're just making a random remake.
That'd be sick.
Like, that just shows lack of ideas when you start remaking Dark Moon.
Yeah, along with, because Luigi's Mansion Original was remade on the 3DS. Like, if you had Luigi's Mansion Original, and Luigi's Mansion 2, and Luigi's Mansion 3 coming out on the Switch, that'd be hype. Hype Luigi season.
Bundle. Epic.
It's just, this is too late.
Yeah,
why are you doing this? I don't know. I don't really like it, and I love Luigi.
I was confused when I saw this. Then it's just another, like, you know...
They're opening a Nintendo museum in Japan.
If you're ever going to Tokyo...
If you're going to Japan, don't.
Yeah. I bet, like, more than half of their audience was like, oh, cool. About 2 of us will go to that.
New amiibo. They finally released the Tears of the Kingdom amiibo.
Cool.
Yeah, I do. I honestly love new amiibo. I don't buy them, but the attention to detail on them is insane.
Zelda one looks sick.
Like Ganondorf. Look at his pecs. Those pectoral muscles are so defined.
Just wanna squeeze them.
And then Xenoblade 3 amiibo.
Who cares?
That released last year. Like, what?
Those don't even look as cool as, like, the Zelda and Ganondorf.
They're releasing 2 years after the game. Like, oh my god.
Oh, and Sora, of course.
And Sora. They finally completed...
I thought they already had done that. I'm gonna be honest.
They finally have the complete Smash Brothers fighter line.
There we go, F-Zero.
F-Zero 99. Oh, shoot,
Ta-da.
we didn't, like, rank half of these. Oh, right, because they weren't game announcements. Luigi's Mansion 2, 2.
3.
I'm not excited. I don't care.
Me neither.
I'm not buying it. But F-Zero 99, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Literally already downloaded it.
When I saw this, okay, the first instant I saw F-Zero,
I paused the direct. I was like, holy crap.
George knows this. I love F-Zero. I played the SNES game to death on my, on the classic.
Same. Well, not to death, but I played it, loved it.
I played it a lot, and I, actually tried to, master each lap. And when I saw this, I got so hyped because I'm like, they're making a new F-Zero. But then I saw it
They
was
technically did. New F-Zero.
Yeah, kind of. But then I got really confused, and I saw, all 600
Yes.
of them, and I got so hyped.
When it was, everyone being revealed, I was like, Jesus, no.
Yeah,
They did not just make F-Zero 99.
I legit thought they were gonna, cut into... That looks sick, though. I thought they were gonna cut into, a new F-Zero being made with, amazing graphics.
I know.
And, a new racing game on Switch.
But,
no.
honestly, this is just as good.
This is good. This is good.
Honestly, you want to play this afterwards? You want to play this after the recording session?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I got it downloaded. I want to play it so badly. It looks so awesome.
It does, though.
And there's
they got,
there's
the
a ton of
above ground
customization.
thing.
There's a ton of cool graphics. I love it. It
Right.
looks awesome. And then they're like, hey guys, we're still offering the SNES controllers. Please buy them. $70.
70? No, you're kidding.
Let me check.
That's
Nintendo
more than
store.
a Pro Controller.
No, it's 30. False alarm.
But still, it's just an SNES controller.
Also, it's just the one. So if you want two,
Only
it's
one?
60.
Bruh.
Which is insane.
Why don't you just make a... You can get a USB one for the classic, and I think it'll work.
What the heck is this game? What the heck is Bandle
Or no,
Tail?
George, you know what controller you gotta get?
What? What controller do I gotta get, Quinn?
You gotta get the...
Oh, the Dragon Quest controller.
Yeah, Slime controller.
The one with the buttons on the back of it.
But how much is that? I kind of want to get that.
$300. It's $300.
Hey, it's only 130.
I gotta get it now.
I do.
God.
That actually looks so
This is like
cool.
one of those dumb gimmick controllers, like the GameCube.
But it's so funny.
Like the GameCube keyboard for Phantasy Star
What?
Online.
It's so
It just
stupid.
has an entire keyboard in the center. It's like, what?
They ran out of ideas, and I love it.
It's awesome. So yeah, F-Zero 99, 10 out of 10. I don't know what this is. Bandle Tale of League of Legends story.
Just skip it.
What does this have to do with
Just
League of
skip.
Legends? I don't
No
even...
clue. 1 out of 10.
And then they're like, oh, but that's not all. There's another League of Legends thing. It's Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story.
That looks like that. Those Wii games where you put the little portal thing on it.
Skylanders?
Yeah.
Looks like Skylanders?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. And then WarioWare Move
2
It.
out of 10. 2 out of 10.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna actually sample this audio for you. When I heard this, I was immediately put off. Because I just told you Charles Martinet stopped voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
So, no more Wario, Luigi, Mario, Waluigi voice acting. And it opened up with this voice for Wario, and I was just like, eh.
A trip with these chumps doesn't feel like a prize.
Yeah, it definitely feels off.
Yeah.
You
it's
know
like,
it's still Wario, but it's definitely a little bit off.
he doesn't have the grunge in his
Hey,
voice.
it's me, Wario.
It's a me, Wario,
Yeah.
on the Xbox One.
What? Hold up.
And then I love the forms. This is reminding me a ton of WarioWare Smooth Moves on the Wii.
This is a new
the
one,
best WarioWare game.
This is a new one?
Yes,
Oh.
completely new. And here's the IR camera. There's the IR sensor. And it reminds me of WarioWare Smooth Moves, which is the best
Wait.
WarioWare game.
Wait.
With the motion
That
controls.
cake, though.
The fashionista cake. But this looks really cool. I hope it is good.
You rate it, George.
8 out of 10.
Okay.
One of the better ones so far with Tomb Raider.
Is this Final Fantasy?
No, it's Eiyuden Chronicle
Buy 505 games.
Heroes.
That
505 games. Oh my god, it's 505 games.
2 out of
10.
10.
They made oh my god, that's 505 games. They made give me 1 second. They're from Italy. They're from Italy.
Games.
They made Control
Total
Ultimate.
Tank.
They made Death Stranding. They made Death Stranding. Oh my god. That's insane. They made Ghost Runner's Edge on the PS5.
Cleaners.
Oh my god, that's insane. 2 out of 10.
Amazing. There we go.
So the next game is DLC
like
for a game I've never heard of.
It's like Stardew.
Yeah, it's called Eastward Octobia.
Just because the art style's cool, I'll give it a 2 out of 10.
It's for a game called Eastward. It's DLC for a game I've never heard of, and I'm like, okay. And I don't know, I guess it's good.
2 out of 10. 2.5.
Two eyes. That's being generous. War Groove 2.
Never heard of it. 1 out of 10. The art style's cool. 2.5 out of 10.
Okay. And then, what is this? Dave the Diver. It's basically like
Wait, this looks like Hungry Shark.
you shoot fish, you collect them for your diner, and then you serve them in your diner.
That's actually
So you
cool.
have like submarine combat.
That's literally Hungry Shark.
So, Hungry Shark Evolution?
Yeah, my favorite game.
Bro, I loved Hungry Shark. But yeah, it's like, and then you feed the fish you gather to your customers, and you try and make the best food possible. So it's a cooking game, and it's a diving gathering game.
Dude, this actually okay.
It looks really
looks
pretty.
nice.
So yeah, this honestly looks really cool.
That's like a 7 out of 10 for me. 6 or 7.
And then you have the Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Pass.
I was skipping through this because I'm like, all right, there's gonna be nothing interesting. And then as I was doing that, I heard them say the 2 most majestic words in the world. Funky freaking Kong.
That's
dude.
3 words.
Fuck.
They had
Funky Kong.
I don't really like their announcement strategy of like, here's one course, here's the new characters.
Yeah.
Like they did that the past 3 waves. I don't like that, but it was
cares?
Wee Daisy Circuit, Diddy Kong, Funky Kong, and Pauline. And that was like, holy crap, they're not doing just 2. Biggest debate of all time.
And
Peachette.
they finally listened to the community. We got Funky Kong again, baby. Who
And
cares?
Peachette.
Who the frick cares?
Exactly, literally no one. And then
Everyone cares about Funky. Oh, I remember this.
Among
It's just
Us.
Among Us.
And I was so put off because I'm like, what?
You know, if
Among Us?
if this was 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago,
Yeah.
I'd been so hyped, but I could not care less.
I just don't play it anymore.
I
don't
stopped.
care.
I remember I stopped playing because they said, hey, the new map's gonna be out in November, and this is like at the height of Among Us peak.
Oh yeah.
And then I waited like 3.5 hours for their like
the
Ubisoft
airship
thing.
and then
The
it got
airship.
like delayed because they wanted to release it with the Switch version.
And then it got delayed like another 8 months. And then when it came out, I'm like, I'm not even playing this. This is stupid.
Yeah, and the map was all right. Booster Course Pass. I mean, it's only characters, but they were good characters.
I wasn't gonna get the booster course anyway. So, but it has Funky Kong, so it's automatic 10 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly. And then Among Us, 0 out of 10. I'm not playing it.
3, because it looks cool, I guess.
And then they're like, hey, just so you know, there's like 10 games coming out. So they're like, Pokemon DLC, Detective P. It was like stuff revealed in the Direct too.
Yeah.
Which is like, okay. It started off with Pokemon DLC, F-Zero 99, Pikmin 1 and 2.
I have those.
Detective Pikachu Returns.
Once I finish Pikmin 4, I'm going back and playing the originals again.
Super Mario Wonder, WarioWare Move It. Like, that was revealed in the Direct. Or, not revealed, but it's coming out. Then the Booster Course packs, more Pokemon DLC,
Mario
another Code Recollection, the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake. And it's like, what? All of these were talked about.
Mario Wonder looks cool. I mean, it's like cool if you new 2D. That
Yes.
isn't just like new Super Mario Bros. New.
Now with extra Toadette, I
Yeah.
guess.
And so that's cool. The art style is weird. It's wacky. It's way
It is.
different.
They're definitely really ambitious with the game, and I love that. And then the
It
final...
looks like a little 5-year-old's game.
the final announcement. The final announcement
I hate
was
this so much.
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year
I
Door.
hate this. Because I was listening to this in my car, and I'm like, oh, they're making a new Paper Mario.
I guess that's cool as a finale. And that's like, no, we're just remaking one from the GameCube. I'm like, bro.
But this was
That's
the
dumb.
greatest Paper Mario.
Yeah, but like, you can just buy it on the GameCube for $600.
Do you think people want to do that?
Yeah. That's why it's $600.
Well, to be fair, Paper Mario fans are deranged, so they would do that. It's like $120, to be fair. Yeah, I'm providing a valid opinion. Yeah. It is a lot of money, and I do not.
Alright, they should have put all
validate.
the other, every other Paper Mario game in there.
I think Paper Mario 64 is on Nintendo Switch Online.
What about Wii?
That one isn't on anything.
You know what was crazy? I was looking through my Wii collection, and I found Paper Mario, and I was like, I do not remember buying this game.
Wait, you have Paper Mario? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Okay.
It's like it has the brown like rectangle around it.
Nintendo Select?
Yeah.
Oh, you just found Super Paper Mario just
Yeah.
in your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where I got
That's
it from.
cool. But I think this is awesome. When this was revealed, I was like
Yeah.
speechless. I was like, no way they actually listened.
Clearly from the fact that I didn't know I had Paper Mario, I'm not a big fan. I understand why people like it. It's a cool game, but you played Origami King. I remember you were like, when it first came out, you're like, yeah, I already have 60 hours, Quinn. And I was just like, bro.
I loved Origami King when it came out.
Yeah.
I think my hype for the game has died down a bit.
Just
so
a bit.
I need to replay it. I haven't yet.
It's like you're up to like only 2,500 hours or something.
Yeah.
3,000, something like that.
But yeah, I feel like this is a hype game for like literally everyone. With that being said, I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
Nah.
And that was the last reveal of the Direct. So, what do you think, Quinn?
Direct had like 2 good announcements for me. I mean, it was alright.
I mean, it's alright.
It's alright. I mean, it was fun to sit through, and it was good to talk about it. But like overall, am I gonna buy any of these games? Absolutely not. So
there's always something that I like to call the Nintendo Direct effect, where you sit through a Direct and you're like, holy crap, these are awesome games.
and then buy.
And then you look through it again, you watch it again, and then you really process what it's actually showing you, which is barely anything. And it's like, okay, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, that's like a 5-hour game.
Yeah. The only time I've ever like ran and gotten to like pre-order and buy something was Pikmin 4 and the Pikmin 1 and 2 collection. As soon as they were announced, I was like, take my money.
The only time that happened for me was with Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Just because it took so long to release.
Like
and I'm like,
30 years.
I gotta get it. I gotta get it. But yeah, Pikmin 1 and 2 physical release is coming out eventually. But you got it. You got it on digital?
Yeah, I got it on digital.
What'd you think about it?
I have not played at all. Because I'm still working through Pikmin 4.
Yeah. Speaking of, that's the end of the video. Quinn and I are gonna play F-Zero 99. Because
Yeah.
that game looks freaking awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 0 out of 10 because there was no Pikmin 5.
No, there wasn't.
No.
Oh, man. What?
Oh!